Thanks, Beth, for letting me stay here tonight.
Oh, what are friends for?
With friends like you, Beth, enemies need not apply.
But, why do you want to stay here?
Yeah, hon. Why not be cuddled up at home with your hunka burning love, Louise?
Luis and I, we had a horrible fight, and I don't want to see him again tonight.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, me too, hon. I feel very sorry for you.
Well, listen, why don't you just sit right down, and I'll get you an Afghan, and you can get all cuddly, okay?
If Beth has her way, it'll end up being a shroud.
Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
No problem.
See that evil gleam in your eye, Missy. Now don't tell me you were planning again to kill Sheridan.
Listen, you said that my plot to make Sheridan's murder look like a suicide wouldn't work because she wouldn't be able to stay here long enough to make it look believable. Guess what? Poor, despondent Sheridan is going to spend the night here. And when we wake up in the morning, she won't. She'll be dead.
How are you gonna do it, Betty? How are you gonna make Sheridan's death look like a suicide this time?
I am going to break up more of your sleeping pills and put them in her tea.
Oh, yeah, that worked so well before.
It will, as long as you and Precious don't try to switch the cups.
Oh, you know what Precious and I always say? Beth will kill you with kindness.
Thank you for being such a great friend to both Luis and me.
Fiend is more like it.
I really need your advice.
Oh, no. I don't want to make a bad situation worse.
Trust me, Beth, things could not get any worse between Luis and me.
Well, okay.
So what should I do? I mean, should I give up on having a relationship with my mother so I can have one with Luis? Or should I just tell Luis to get over it or get lost? I mean, please, help me. What should I do?
Oh, it's like asking the devil himself for advice, huh?
So, Beth, what should I do? I mean, you're a woman.
A nasty, crazy one.
What should I do about Luis and my mother?
You love Luis, right?
Oh, God, yes. I love Luis with all of my heart and soul. I never thought I would ever meet a man as wonderful as him. You know, and the way he holds me, you know, when I'm in his arms, I just feel so safe and special. And, oh, God, the way that he makes love to me, just...
Okay, okay. You love your mother too, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, I love my mother so much. I know that she made mistakes, but I buy that my father abused her to the point where she had to leave him the way that she did. You know, it was hard for me growing up without her. I always thought that she was dead, but now that I know that she's alive, I want to make up for lost time.
I mean, the bond between a mother and daughter is just really special.
Hey, in this house, it's crazy glue.
And then look at Luis and Pilar. They're really close.
And I think that's wonderful.
Well, so it's okay then for Luis to tell you you can't be close to your mother?
Uh-oh.
I mean, if Luis can tell you that you can't be close to Catherine, I'm sorry, my opinion, but I think you have every right to tell him that he can't ever see Pilar again. Nothing's really solved if you don't.
What should I do?
You asked me for my advice, okay? So I'm gonna give it to you.
Here we go.
Like I said, the bond between a mother and a child is super strong. Like you and your mother, like Luis and his mother, me and my mother.
It's a good thing that Beth is not attached to a lie detector.
Thank you, Officer Simeon. Well, Ms. Wallace, are you ready to begin? Yes? I have no reason to lie. Very well. Did you hide the gin? Okay. Yes, I hid the gin. Right? Are you a good fake mother to Marty? Yes. Right? Are you a scheming psycho who lives to hurt me? No.
I wonder where Beth did hide that gin.
Beth, I could never not see Luis again.
This is why Beth never wrote an advice column.
Look, I know what I'm suggesting. It's extreme, and I would never totally expect you to, not see Luis, but you gotta get your own life with your own friends, people who love you, whether Luis approves of them or not.
You're right. And I appreciate your honesty. Which is why I have to be honest with you now. Because there's still one person that I want to have in my life that is a problem for both you and Luis.
Oh?
Who?
Marty. I still can't stop thinking that he is my little boy, and I'm so sorry. I've tried, but I just can't stop thinking of him that way.
So much for letting you live. Well, I know you've had a really hard time losing your baby and Antonio, your mother.
Yeah, it's been really hard. And, I know that Luis keeps telling me that Marty is your son and that I should believe him, but there are just times that I can't. I'm sorry. And you, Beth, all the times that I've accused you of stealing my baby. Can you ever forgive me?
Yeah. Of course I'll forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you for being so kind and understanding.
Oh. Just glad to help.
You have. Believe me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call Luis. I'm gonna tell him I want to get things back on track, that I don't want to fight anymore. I love him so much, and I can't stand the thought of spending one night away from him.
No, you can't call Luis.
Why, Beth? Why can't I call Luis? Why don't you want me to talk to Luis, Beth?
Because fighting is exhausting. Emotionally and physically draining. And I'm sure that Luis is wiped out too. You should just get a good night's sleep and then talk to him, okay?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm in no shape to work things out tonight.
Good. Well, the guest room's all set up, so go get settled and I'll come up with some tea.
Beth is planning to kill Sheridan after all.
I don't know, Beth. I really don't want to put you out. Maybe I should just go stay at the mansion.
No. Luis might see you. Just stay.
You're right. I am tired. Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, good night. Good night, Mrs. Wallace.
Good night, sweetheart.
This is perfect.
I told Precious you were gonna try and kill Sheridan again.
What choice do I have?
Precious, make a list.
I mean it, Mother. Sheridan still thinks that Marty is her son, and she's obviously going to go back to Luis, even though he's trying to keep her away from Catherine. It just won't do.
So you'll do in poor Sheridan?
Gonna give her a whole bunch of these. In the morning, when we wake up, we're gonna go into the guest room and act shocked to see her dead with this empty bottle of pills and a note next to the bed saying that she just couldn't take it anymore. Okay, let's pretend that we're shocked. Practice shock. Come on, Mother. Come on. Good. Okay, Precious, come on. Pretend you're shocked. Good. That's so good. Okay.
Beth, you are evil and crazy.
Sheridan is going to die. And I will never be considered the murderer.
Oh.
Then I'm gonna get Louise to marry me. Me, Marty's mother.
In your dreams, Missy.
Oh, it's true. It'll be a dream come true when Sheridan commits suicide.